deciding to travel. It was a chilly morning in late November when the idea of escaping the frigid winter struck me. I had been wrapped in layers of clothing, shivering as I sipped my coffee and stared out the window at the frost-covered streets. My phone buzzed with a notification, an airline promotion offering flights to Miami at ridiculously low prices. The idea of sandy beaches, warm sunshine, and vibrant nightlife was too tempting to resist. Without a second thought, I booked my ticket and began planning my impromptu getaway. Day 1. Arrival in the Magic City. Stepping off the plane, I was immediately embraced by the warm, humid air. Miami's skyline greeted me, a blend of modern skyscrapers and Art Deco architecture, gleaming under the bright sun. I hailed a cab to South Beach, where I had reserved a room in a boutique hotel right by the ocean. As the sun set, I strolled along Ocean Drive, marveling at the neon lights that bathed the streets in a colorful glow. The rhythmic beats of Latin music spilled from the open doors of bars and restaurants. I found a cozy spot at a Cuban cafe, where I indulged in a mouth-watering Cuban sandwich and a refreshing mojito. The night was young, and Miami was alive with energy. Day 2. Exploring the cultural melting pot. The next morning, I set out to explore Little Havana. The vibrant neighborhood was a sensory overload. The aroma of Cuban coffee, the sight of elderly men playing dominoes in Maximo Gomez Park, and the sound of salsa music playing from every corner. I visited a cigar factory, where I watched skilled artisans hand-roll cigars, a tradition passed down through generations. At Versailles Restaurant, a local landmark, I savored a traditional Cuban breakfast of scrambled eggs, ham croquettes, and sweet plantains. The friendly staff shared stories of their heritage, giving me a deeper appreciation for the Cuban culture that has greatly influenced Miami. Day 3. The art and soul of Miami. No trip to Miami would be complete without a visit to the Wynwood Walls. This open-air museum features giant murals by artists from around the world. Each piece was a burst of creativity and color, telling its own unique story. I spent hours wandering through the streets of Wynwood, discovering hidden art pieces and chatting with local artists. In the evening, I attended a show at the Adrienne Arsht Center for the Performing Arts. The performance, a fusion of modern dance and classical music, was mesmerizing. The talent and passion of the performers left me in awe, showcasing Miami's thriving arts scene. Day 4. Nature's Retreat. Taking a break from the city's hustle and bustle, I ventured to the Everglades National Park. The vast, swampy wilderness was a stark contrast to Miami's urban landscape. I joined an airboat tour, gliding through the waterways and spotting alligators basking in the sun. The guide shared fascinating facts about the ecosystem and the efforts to preserve it. In the afternoon, I visited the Fairchild Tropical Botanic Garden. The lush greenery, exotic flowers, serene lakes offered a tranquil escape. Walking through the garden's various sections, I felt a profound connection to nature, a rare experience in my daily urban life. Day 5. Beaches and beyond. On my last full day, I decided to indulge in the quintessential Miami experience, a day at the beach. I headed to Key Biscayne, a serene island just a short drive from downtown. The clear turquoise waters and soft white sands were picture perfect. I spent the day swimming, sunbathing, and snorkeling, exploring the vibrant underwater world. As the day came to an end, I joined a sunset cruise along Biscayne Bay. The views of the Miami skyline at dusk were breathtaking, with the city's lights reflecting on the water. The gentle rocking of the boat and the warm breeze created a sense of peace and contentment. Day 6. Miami's historic roots. Eager to dive deeper into Miami's history, I visited the Vizcaya Museum and Gardens. This stunning estate, built in the early 20th century, showcases European architecture and beautifully manicured gardens. Walking through the grand halls and lush grounds, I felt transported back in time. The opulence and attention to detail were remarkable, offering a glimpse into the lavish lifestyle of Miami's early elite. Next, I explored the Deering Estate, another historical landmark that provided insight into Miami's early settlers and natural history. The estate's natural preserve offered hiking trails through mangroves and tropical hardwood hammocks, where I encountered various wildlife and enjoyed the tranquility of nature. Day 7. Diving into Miami's marine world. A trip to Miami wouldn't be complete without experiencing its marine life. I visited the Miami Seaquarium, where I was captivated by the dolphin and sea lion shows. The aquarium's educational exhibits taught me about marine conservation efforts and the diverse species inhabiting the oceans. In the afternoon, I went snorkeling at the nearby John Pennekamp Coral Reef State Park. The underwater world was a kaleidoscope of colors, with vibrant coral formations and schools of tropical fish. Swimming alongside sea turtles and rays was an unforgettable experience, highlighting the beauty and fragility of marine ecosystems. Day 8. The flavors of Miami. Miami's culinary scene is a testament to its cultural diversity. I dedicated a day to exploring the city's food offerings, starting with the bustling Bayside Marketplace. Here I sampled a variety of street food, from empanadas to fresh ceviche, while enjoying live music and the lively atmosphere. For lunch, I visited Joe's Stone Crab, a Miami institution famous for its seafood. The stone crabs were as delicious as their reputation suggested, and the key lime pie was the perfect ending to a fantastic meal. In the evening, I took a food tour through the eclectic neighborhoods of Miami. From Little Havana's Cuban delights to the Caribbean flavors of Little Haiti, each stop on the tour was a culinary adventure. The tour guide shared stories about the origins of each dish, making the experience both delicious and educational. Day 9. Immersed in luxury. To experience Miami's glamorous side, I spent a day at the upscale Bal Harbour Shops. This open-air shopping center features high-end boutiques and designer stores, attracting the city's elite. Even if shopping wasn't my primary interest, the elegant atmosphere and people-watching were entertaining. Later, I visited one of Miami's luxury spas for a day of pampering. The serene environment and rejuvenating treatments were the perfect way to unwind after days of exploration. I left feeling refreshed and ready for more adventures. Day 10. Eclectic nightlife. Miami's nightlife is legendary, and I was eager to experience it firsthand. I started the evening at a rooftop bar in Brickell, sipping cocktails while admiring the stunning views of the city skyline. As the night progressed, I ventured to various nightclubs, each offering a unique vibe and music. At Levy, one of Miami's most famous clubs, the energy was electric. The DJ's beats kept the dance floor packed, and the crowd was a mix of locals and tourists all there to enjoy the night. The experience was exhilarating, a true testament to Miami's vibrant nightlife. Day 11. Day trip to the Keys. Seeking a change of scenery, I embarked on a day trip to the Florida Keys. The drive along the overseas highway was scenic, with views of the ocean on both sides. My first stop was Key Largo, where I explored the underwater world at the Florida Keys National Marine Sanctuary. Continuing to Islamorada, I visited the Theater of the Sea, a marine park where I swam with dolphins. The experience was magical, and the trainer's dedication to marine conservation was inspiring. I ended the day in Key West, exploring the charming streets and enjoying a spectacular sunset at Mallory Square. Day 12. Festivals and events. Miami is known for its festivals, and I was fortunate to attend 4. Everglades. The Everglades National Park is the largest subtropical wilderness in the United States and is home to a unique house in Miami-Dade County, still standing in its original location. The lush grounds and beautiful bay views were a step back in time. Next, I wandered through the streets of Coconut Grove, enjoying its eclectic mix of boutiques, cafes, and street art. I stopped at Green Street Cafe for a delicious brunch and soaked in the neighborhood's laid-back vibe. Day 18. Science and Innovation. The Philip and Patricia Frost Museum of Science was my destination the following day. This state-of-the-art museum features interactive exhibits on everything from the human body to outer space. The planetarium show was particularly impressive, taking me on a journey through the cosmos. The museum's aquarium, which spans 3 floors, offered a fascinating look at marine life, including a mesmerizing view of the Gulf Stream Aquarium's 500,000-gallon tank. It was both educational and awe-inspiring, providing a deeper understanding of the natural world. Day 19. Culinary adventures continue. My culinary exploration of Miami was far from over. I took a cooking class at the Biltmore Hotel, where I learned to prepare traditional Floridian dishes with a modern twist. The chef was knowledgeable and engaging, and the food we prepared was both delicious and reflective of Miami's diverse culinary heritage. In the evening, I visited the Wharf Miami, a lively open-air venue by the Miami River. It featured a variety of food trucks, bars, and live music. The atmosphere was festive, and I enjoyed sampling dishes from different vendors while watching boats pass by on the river. Day 20. A day on the water. Determined to experience Miami from every angle, I spent a day sailing. I rented a sailboat and, with a local guide, navigated the waters of Biscayne Bay. The views of the city from the water were stunning, and I learned the basics of sailing, a skill I had always wanted to acquire. We anchored near a secluded island where I enjoyed swimming and a picnic lunch. The tranquility of being out on the water, away from the city's noise, was a highlight of my trip. Day 21. Hidden gems. Continuing my exploration of Miami's hidden gems, I visited the Fruit and Spice Park in Homestead. This unique park is home to over 500 varieties of fruits, vegetables, spices, and herbs from around the world. The guided tour was informative, and tasting exotic fruits I had never heard of was a fun and delicious experience. On the way back, I stopped at Robert Is Here, a famous fruit stand known for its fresh produce and amazing milkshakes. The stand has been a local favorite since 1959, and its charm and quality lived up to its reputation. Day 22. The pulse of Miami's LGBTQ+ scene. Miami is also known for its vibrant LGBTQ+ scene, and I dedicated a day to exploring this aspect of the city. I started at the LGBT Visitor Center in Miami Beach, which provided helpful information about LGBTQ+ friendly places and events. I then visited the Palace Bar, an iconic gay bar known for its lively drag shows and welcoming atmosphere. The show was entertaining. The sense of community was palpable. The night ended with dancing at Twist, a popular LGBTQ+ nightclub with multiple dance floors and a diverse crowd. Day 23. Eco Adventures. Keen to experience more of Miami's natural beauty, I joined a kayaking tour through the Oleta River State Park. The mangrove tunnels were serene and enchanting, offering a glimpse into Florida's unique ecosystem. Paddling quietly, we spotted various birds and marine life, including manatees and dolphins. In the afternoon, I visited the Miami Beach Botanical Garden. This urban oasis features a wide variety of plants, from native species to exotic tropicals. The Japanese garden, with its koi pond and peaceful ambiance, was particularly delightful. Day 24. A taste of the Caribbean. Miami's Caribbean influence is strong, especially in neighborhoods like Little Haiti. I spent the day exploring this vibrant area, starting with a visit to the Little Haiti Cultural Complex. The art, music, and crafts showcased the rich Haitian culture, and I learned about the community's history and contributions to Miami. For lunch, I enjoyed authentic Haitian cuisine at Chef Creole, a local favorite. The griot, fried pork, and pickles, spicy pickled vegetables, were delicious, offering a taste of the Caribbean in every bite. Day 25. Miami by helicopter. For a truly unique perspective of Miami, I booked a helicopter tour. Flying over the city, I was treated to breathtaking aerial views of the coastline, the Everglades, and the iconic skyline. The tour highlighted the city's diverse landscapes, from the urban sprawl to the natural beauty of the surrounding areas. Day 26. The allure of Coral Gables. Coral Gables, with its Mediterranean Revival architecture and tree-lined streets, offered a charming escape from the bustling city. I started with a visit to the Coral Gables Museum, where I learned about the area's history and development. Next, I wandered through the Fairchild Tropical Botanic Garden again, this time focusing on the Butterfly Conservatory. Watching the colorful butterflies fluttering around was a magical experience. Day 27. Live music and jazz. Miami's music scene is as diverse as its population. I spent an evening at Ball and Chain, a historic venue in Little Havana, known for its live music and lively atmosphere. The jazz and salsa performances were captivating, and the mojitos were some of the best I've ever had. Later, I visited L'Agniappe, a wine bar with a cozy backyard and live music every night. The laid-back atmosphere and talented musicians made for a perfect end to the day. Day 28. Artistic expressions. Miami's art scene extends beyond Wynwood. I visited the Perez Art Museum Miami, PAM, which features contemporary art from the Americas, Western Europe, and Africa. The museum's architecture is impressive, and the waterfront location adds to its allure. In the evening, I attended a local theater production at the Gable Stage in Coral Gables. The intimate venue and powerful performances highlighted Miami's thriving performing arts scene. Day 29. The magic of Miami Beach. On my final full day, I returned to Miami Beach for one last dose of sun and surf. I rented a bike and rode along the beach path, enjoying the beautiful weather and scenic views. I stopped at various points to swim, sunbathe, and soak in the vibrant atmosphere. For dinner, I treated myself to a meal at Prime 112, a renowned steakhouse in South Beach. The food was exquisite, and the service impeccable, providing a fitting end to my culinary journey in Miami. What I learned, extended. Throughout my extended stay, I discovered that Miami is a city of contrasts and diversity. It's a place where different cultures, histories, and natural landscapes coexist and create a vibrant tapestry of experiences. From the high-energy nightlife to the peaceful retreats in nature, Miami offers something for everyone. I learned that Miami is constantly evolving, with new cultural influences shaping its identity. The city's resilience, creativity, and welcoming spirit are what make it truly special. It's a place where traditions are honored and new ideas flourish, making every visit a unique adventure. Interesting facts about Miami, extended. 1. Cuban heritage. Miami is home to the largest Cuban-American community in the United States, and the influence of Cuban culture is evident throughout the city, especially in Little Havana. 2. Art Deco District. Miami Beach has the largest collection of Art Deco architecture in the world, with over 800 buildings built between 1923 and 1943. 3. Wynwood Walls. This famous art district was once a rundown warehouse area. It was transformed into an open-air museum